Hello everybody, and welcome back to Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. In the last episode, we had multiple fights in orbit around Geminon. Just the Cylons kept pushing fleets into there as a meat grinder, and second Battlestar group not only won those three fights, they also ranked up, the officer did, so they can have a larger fleet. Unfortunately, during the last fight in orbit, we did lose the Minotaur that was assigned to the fleet, so second Battlestar group, I should say, is currently under strength. And awaiting replacement, we are building another Minotaur, the Wasp. That'll be done in 3 turns, but closer to that, the Battlestar Avenger will be assigned to Daedalus, is 1 turn out, and the Ranger Cruiser Falcon, which will be assigned to First Battlestar Group, is also being finished next turn, so we should have a much larger First Battlestar Group that will be able to push into Zeus, I think, would be a nice one. That, or maybe just have them go into orbit around Pycon. And Fleet Group Daedalus, who should be able to jump maybe next turn or the turn after that, will jump into Virgon to do the mission that's been sitting here for like 20 episodes or however long. Sorry guys, I know it's been a long time and it's taken a long time to do some of these things, but there's just a lot going on. Third Patrol Fleet is also just sitting in orbit around Caprica, and they're actually a pretty big fleet. They're actually larger in terms of fleet power than second Battlestar Group, and could definitely take on Cylon Fleet 148. The only problem is that they're made up of a lot of smaller ships. So yeah, we'll have to see. I'm not sure. We definitely could gut the fleet and put another Battlestar in here and have 3 Battlestar groups, but we haven't really found an optimal Battlestar group setup yet. The Minotaur got wrecked just because it didn't have enough support, so I'm not sure if a Minotaur is a good candidate for being the second line ship in a Battlestar group. Maybe 2 Battlestars in a Battlestar group, so we have equal support, and then just with a bunch of support ships like frigates and corvettes. Not sure. We also still need to get some more ships to second Patrol Fleet. They are currently, the 4 frigates and 1 corvette are currently just sitting in orbit around Scorpion, have been for a long time, so that's a problem. But we are starting to make more credits, so who knows. Let's go to the next turn, see what happens.
Battlestar is ready for orders.
Right, okay. So the Bishop will transfer to Fleet Group Daedalus, and the Saratoga will transfer to First Battlestar Group. Alright, that looks good. First Battlestar Group, now currently consisting of 5850. Let's see here, what do we got? This is Cylon Fleet 156. Is 1800 points, Jesus Christ. Okay, and then we still have the 148. So why don't we do this? It will cost us a bit it'll cost us a bit, but why don't we have First Battlestar Group jump to Toron, clear the orbit of Toron, and we'll have Fleet Group Daedalus, who's now at 7150, and can jump for 10 Tillium, and we'll have them jump to this mission. So we'll do that, and before we do anything else, we are also going to save the game, because, my god, I don't want to be thrown back 3 or 4 turns. Alright, we're looking good here. Knock on wood, cross fingers. And let's end turn, see what happens.
Cylon Escort Group has been detected.
Alright, no chance of casualties, so we'll auto-resolve that. Done. Toron is clear. Okay, here we go. We are going for Sidon Quaid. He's been sitting in orbit around, I think this is Virgon or Arelon, I'm not sure which one, for months now. So, we'll do this. So, proceed. We're going to play this defensively. We're not going to overextend ourselves. The Battlestars will be the main maneuver formation and our primary offensive formation. Everything else will be purely defensive in nature. And we're going to try something new. Actually, Damn it. Do we want to try something new in a mission like this? That's the question. Because here's the option. We could sandwich the Minotaur in between, actual sandwich. So we have we have a Battlestar, Minotaur, Battlestar, like vertically. And we could sandwich them like that. Doing so would give us basically total flak coverage. There'd be no way to get through, because they couldn't get above or below our flak cover. And the Fletcher would actually have the ability to they wouldn't get hit by missiles, because the flak cover extends a couple of degrees above and below the Battlestar. It would make maneuvering kind of a bitch. And it would limit our Battlestar's effective firepower, because they would be so... one would be so high. You know what? Oh, requires the use of a Raptor squadron, so we need a Raptor. Shit. Well, I guess Daedalus will deploy a Raptor. And you know what? We have 5 squadrons of Mark IIs. Do we want to put a sweeper on here, specifically for the Minotaur? You know what? No, it's superfluous at this point. We'll have a Raptor squadron. That'll work. Okay. So we have Raptors, Battlestars. Alright. Defensive. We're not going to overextend. We're going to play this by the book. No heroics.
Fleet group
So
is jumping in 3, 2, 1. Contact. Commander, Sinan's got an impressive escort looking after him.
Gods above, Clothos. You promised I was under your protection.
Sinon, your communications are shared with the Daedalus, as were your jump coordinates.
Commander, you and Kane decided to double down and ignore Clothos' threat? What about Galactica? Helena, your sister is on that ship.
Please don't try to run, Sinan. We will shoot you down if you do.
Right. Okay. Alright, what do we got here? Dock your Raptor squadron at Virgon Station, which I think is... it would have to be this. Okay. So we're going to deploy all of our units. This will be Battlestar Bishop's first running. Okay. We have multiple contacts close in to Virgon Station, heavily defended with, looks like 8 enemy ships versus our 6 plus the Daedalus, which doesn't really count. First things first, let's also get the Daedalus on full defensive measures to give us as big of a Dorada screen as possible. And let's immediately turn ourselves into a primary... you know what, we're going to go under.
On it, Commander.
Minotaur's going to go under this squadron, while we have the Battlestars be above. We'll do that. Rangers will go on full stop, or as close as they can to a stop, and begin following behind the line. Okay, let's see what happens. I want to see how many squadrons of ships are going to come in after us. Okay, I'm seeing 5 squadrons.
You didn't have to follow me out here. You could have left me out of your pointless fracking war.
You betrayed us to Cylons. What else are we supposed to do?
There's nothing I sold them that they wouldn't have figured out for themselves. The rebellion could have been put down years ago. Don't pin your failure on me.
Can you believe this guy? He blames us for not winning the war after working with the enemy.
Yeah, that's a pretty concise summary there.
Colonial fleet made them one.
Okay, well, I mean, we didn't make the Cylons the enemy. Sinan, because, well, I mean, Colonial Fleet didn't exist when they were around, because, as we know in this game, Colonial Fleet came about after the war started. So, what are we gonna do? First things first, we have not spotted any of these goddamn ships. We have a Raptor squadron, but that's going to be in defensive for right now. We're going to try and clear as much as we can. So, first things first, we are going to have the Daedalus alert fighters go here. We're going to have one squadron as well do the same thing. So we'll have 2 on that side. And then we've got 3 here. So 1, 2, yeah. So we have enough, 1 for each. So we're not outnumbered at least. I'm actually glad I didn't choose to use that sweeper. Or, well, I am now. I don't know if I'm going to be. So we got that one. Where's the other one? I think it's this one?
Yes, sir.
Now, we might double up on one of these, but I think we should be still pretty good.
So say we all.
Okay. And the Minotaur. Minotaur, I want you just underneath the Battlestar unit. Protecting yourself. Okay. Alright, should be good. Keep those Rangers behind the line. We'll have the fighters do what they can.
Sir.
Now, this is some close-in formation flying for our main gun line, but we should still be good. Okay, those were big shots. That's going to be a
IFF
Revenant.
confirms unit is hostile.
What do we got? We got a Talon over here. That's alright. Okay, close-in formation flying. Let's not give ourselves up here. Okay, so we got a Talon. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Both Artemises are going to put a missile barrage into the Talon. Then next turn they'll put up their flak screens. The Rangers will hold off their shots until we get a solid, good target here. What do we got here? War Driver Squadron should be easy. That's either a War Driver or Prototype Vipers. Or Prototype Raiders, I mean. This thing fired a big fucking bullet, so I'm assuming this is going to be a Revenant or an Arachne. We'll know soon. Revenant. Missiles are going out. What the hell? Okay, so Heavy Raider Squadron's been launched. That's a Cerberus, because there are 2 more launches that weren't there before. That's a Heavy Raider as well, so we are taking care of that. War Driver's currently being engaged, so is that one. Good, good. Alright, let's get ready for close-in combat. Begin... Yeah, we'll focus fire, that's good too. But begin flak fire on your left sides. Flak fire on left sides. Let's have the Minotaur keep yourself underneath these guys. We don't want you going down.
So say we all.
Okay, begin firing. No, a little bit lower.
Understood.
That's good. Keep these Rangers from hitting each other. Okay, begin firing armor piercers at the forward Revenant. Armor piercers on forward Revenant. It should be good. We've got some guided missiles, but I don't think we should really waste them right now. Follow-up shot, we might put a guided missile into that Revenant, but not right now. Okay, end turn. Flax up. We've begun opening fire on the Revenant. Are those armor piercers going to get through, or are they going to get hit? Top one got through. Alright. Begin wrapping the formation around. Don't want to give you any reason to get a shot through. War Drivers are almost dead. That's looking good. How's the Heavy Raiders? They're getting hit pretty bad. They're not going to get on the Battle Stars. They're way too heavy with that flak. Okay. Raise you guys up.
Say we all.
Alright, so we got 3 Revenants. That's a Cerberus. I don't know what these 2 things are. We got some Talons. So far, not a huge problem. Raiders do not have anybody to worry about. So, can we dock on Vergon Station? Alright, they're going to dock to Vergon Station. The Talon shouldn't be able to shoot him down, though these Raider squadrons are going to become a problem. We're going to recall this Viper squadron to the Bishop, re-up them, and then send them out again. These guys will retarget those Raider squadrons when they finish the War Drivers. Okay. Next turn. Good hits. Front's gone. Revenant's taking a beating.
Hostile unit identified.
Okay, we got 2 Arachnes in the back.
Gone dark.
Squadron's gone dark. Okay, they didn't make it out. They did not make it out. Okay, they're going after the Raiders. That's good. Raptor's going through unmolested. That's good as well. Okay, we have a dead Revenant. We have outnumbered Raiders. We have 4 against 3, so we should be able to kill them off. Heavy Raiders are gone. Arachnes are still up and ready to fight. Okay, we're high enough up. We're going to do armor piercers on the Arachnes. Armor piercers on the Arachnes, along with a follow-up guided missile strike on that one. For both that have guided missiles. Okay.
On it, Commander.
Alright, we should still be good. We're going to begin focus firing down the nearest target, which is going to be the next Revenant. Oop, did not mean to do that. Okay, focus fire down that Arachne there. I think you should also still have the Arachne in your sights, just to help out. Okay. We should be good. Yeah, we're not going to hit each other here. Alright. Next turn. Okay, incoming missiles. Those are going for the Rangers. Okay, they've gotten through. Let's lower us a little bit.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. How are you looking? Okay, front's gone. We're going to do a torpedo strike directly into the Arachne. For right now, should still be good. Okay, we have a problem. Yeah, hit those rockets. If you can. Okay, that's a problem. So, shit. How are these guys doing? Mark IIs are getting hit pretty hard, but a Raider squadron's about ready to go down. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Hit that torpedo with that as well. Okay, we should be good. Can we get a missile strike on the Talons behind us?
Missile tubes prepped.
That would be preferable if we could. Get the Ascension. We get another missile strike down on that one Talon.
Missile tubes prepped.
Let's hope so. And
Missiles
turn.
incoming.
Yep, they're all going for this one Ranger.
Ranger is taking damage.
Thank you. Arachne down. Okay, they're hitting the Daedalus pretty hard. Okay, one Arachne is down. One Arachne is down. Armor Piercer, the next... Actually, Armor Piercer,
Yes,
that
Commander.
Revenant. Give me guided missiles on that Revenant as well. I also want a Armor Piercer again on that Revenant. I want you knocking that damn thing out. And I want guided missiles on the Talon. I think those rockets missed pretty hard. They're almost in for theirs. Bishop has lost all fighters in their squadrons, but we're about done with these guys. Okay, we're going to begin turning.
So say we all.
Getting this gun line where it needs to be.
So say we all.
Let's keep this going. Okay, focus fire on the Arachne. Then we need the forward Artemis to focus fire on the Arachne. Okay, we're going to begin turning ourselves, and we're going to have the Rangers
Understood.
start their shot. They're going to start going for these Talons if they can. And turn.
Ranger is taking damage.
Thank you, Agathon. Okay, doing alright hits here. Okay, Arachne is turning, but her armor's gone.
Sir, Marines have boarded and are securing the prisoner. Liebert marshals are en route. We need to ensure the handover site is clear of hostiles.
Okay, so clear the civilian presence from the Vergon terminal. Good. Alright, you're loading. You've got torpedoes. Put a torpedo blast right into that Revenant. I want you to do the same. Put a torpedo blast right into that Revenant. I need you guys to start making your turn
Yes, sir.
back to the enemy. How are these raiders doing? They're almost back. Good. Okay, you're getting hit pretty hard. You're not hit at all. You're not hit at all. So here's what we're going to do.
Understood.
You're still targeting. That's good. Alright. Next turn. There goes torpedoes. Good hits on the Revenant. Arachne's almost
What
down.
could they possibly have given you, Sinan, that was worth selling us out?
The same as any other client. I am a craftsman. My services were available to whomever could afford them. Cylons used to be tools, laborers. Kothos wanted the same thing I sold every other colony. Designs for tools to build.
Huh.
It doesn't matter what I did or didn't know about their intention. We were doomed before Klothos had ever contacted me. The question you should be asking, Helena, is why didn't your sister stop this war when she had the chance? Not that you'll ever get the chance to find out now.
Leave Sam out of this.
Okay. Got some family things going on. I think everybody needs to do a little breathing and just kind of, like, I don't know, let things go a bit. I'm starting to think this is getting a bit personal. Yeah, we're just going to do missiles into that, and we're going to do a follow-up of armor piercers. We don't have any other armor piercers we're firing, do we? Yeah, cancel that. I want you to do an armor piercer on that bastard in the
Understood.
back. Yeah, we should be alright. Yeah, we should be alright. Should be alright. They're turning off. He's turning in. Okay. You're going to select target. I need all of you to retarget the Talons and get the fuck back in there. I need you to do as much damage as possible and get those guys to wave off from their attack, because this is bad. You're almost dead, so we're going to move you
Yes,
into
Commander.
there. With you, we're just going to have you stay kind of back here. Yeah, your front and right's gone. So why don't we
On it,
do
Commander.
that? I need you to slow down. I need you to fire on the Revenant. Alright. And turn. Yeah, they're taking bad hits. Bad hits. Oh, don't let the Daedalus be the one thing that kills me here. And we killed the Arachne at the same time, too. Last 4 ships. God damn it! Okay. Restore, which should be the last save, hopefully, for the love of God. It is not, so we are going to load campaign. Load that, yes. Okay. Should be good there, then. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to jump to Toron.
I've plotted their jump coordinates, sir.
You are going to jump to Vergon. Alright. Should be good. Yeah, 2 more turns until the Wasp is done. Then it'll be a while before it actually gets up to 2nd Battlestar Group or whatever. Okay. Alright, so what are we going to do to win this battle? I think our objective, instead of deploying in a formation like we normally do, we're going to deploy very similarly, except we are going to have the Minotaur deploy to the left. The Minotaur will deploy to the left. Then, along with the the Minotaur will deploy to the left along with the fighters, the two fighter squadrons that'll go over there. It'll take out it'll hopefully be able to take out the Talons. Everyone else will do the same thing they were doing before, except they'll have their attack posture up at full, and we'll be a little bit more careful with the fighters. I think we'll take out the two heavy raider squadrons on the far right first. Then when those are done, we'll start prioritizing the secondary fighters that launch from the Cerberus, instead of having one go all the way out and counter the whole 3 squadrons and get wrecked. I think that'll work. We're going to end the turn. Go up to that again. Okay, so they did some different things this time, so we're just going to auto-resolve Tauron again. Okay, done. Not a big deal. Okay. And looking at the time, we'll have to try this a second time in the next episode, because we are on 27 minutes. So thank you for joining me. Sorry we didn't do that in one go. I've actually been doing story missions pretty well. I haven't had to reload or anything like that, I don't believe. So, but looks like we did this time. So thank you for joining me for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment down below, and also hit that like button if you like the episode. If you want to take a look at any of the other stuff on my channel, please do so. Also, if you want to support it, please subscribe. Also, take a look at the description down below, where there's a link to my Discord chat and to my Patreon campaign. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!